The guy clearly took a bullet, but the next second he was up and running like nothing happened. Just as the two opened the rolling shutter, Pian's wife suddenly came back. Now they were in deep trouble. There was no way they could move her brother's body out in one piece. He rushed upstairs and grabbed a cleaver from the kitchen. When his wife opened the door, he made up some story about a bird going crazy and smashing all the windows. Said he was about to fight it off. It was a pretty lame excuse, but luckily his wife didn't suspect anything and went to take a shower. Seizing the opportunity, Pian bolted back to the basement and handed the cleaver to Lei. "Cut him up into pieces small enough to bag and haul out," he said. Lei was definitely not thrilled about it, but for his buddy, he had no choice. They hoisted the brother-in-law onto the cutting board. Then Pian hurried back upstairs to deal with his wife. But just then, Lei froze.
What's that?
What?
Pian's wife recognized her brother's voice. Next thing they knew, the brother-in-law burst out of the basement, clearly scared out of his mind. "He tried to rob us," Pian explained. "If my buddy hadn't shown up, we'd be cleaned out." But his wife wasn't buying it. Furious, she stormed out with her brother. Pian didn't even try to stop her. Good riddance. A wife who always put her deadbeat brother first was nothing but trouble.
What the fuck happened?
Wasn't dead.
Well, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Bullet must have ricocheted off his skull.
In all his years as a professional hitman, this was Lei's first time dealing with something like this. A guy takes a headshot and walks away like it's nothing? Unbelievable. But his peace didn't last long. The boss called him in for an urgent meeting. Not about a new job, but about Pian's recent mugging incident. When Pian had been hospitalized with serious injuries, Lei went after all the attackers in retaliation. Turns out they were members of the Davos family. Normally not a big deal, except Davos was the boss's son-in-law's brother, and Lei was his trusted lieutenant. If these two sides went to war, it would put the boss in an impossible position. He needed both parties to sit down and talk it out. As a personal favor to him, Lei shrugged it off. If they showed respect, he'd play nice. But if they wanted to push their luck, he'd show them just how dangerous the streets could be.